Come on. It's just something about that theme, baby.
Come
What
on,
y'all
man.
doing, man? Peace
So
and
hot.
blessings.
So hot.
It is your boy, Eli Rax, a.k.a. Vibes, and welcome to New York Revival, where it's not just sports, it's entertainment. And I'm here with my brothers, man, and thank you guys for spending your Tuesday night with us. But you guys know what it is, man. I'm here with Mr. Glass Half Full. Speed, if you nasty now.
Hey.
You dig? Oh, that felt good. I got chills and goosebumps, man. And I'm here with my brother, not only Mr. White Jersey, not only Mr. Blue Jersey, El Cefe, the douche guitar, El Cefe. Damn it, Daniel. My God, El Jefe is right here with me. And if you guys aren't excited as much as I am, I don't know what to tell you. I'm fucking excited. I'm back in this seat with my brothers, the tripod. Come on.
Go.
This is what we do, baby. So
Good to be
welcome,
back.
man.
It feels good to
feels
have
great,
you
man.
back.
Thank you, man.
It's
it feels
like,
good to
it's
be
like
back.
Eli's back. It's week one. Like, can there be more positive vibes going
No,
on right now?
no,
Like,
there
come
couldn't
on, bro.
possibly.
Through the
It feels
roof.
like all is
Absolutely.
right. All is right
You know,
in the world
Everything's
right
coming full circle. We got the
now. Eli's
NFL
back
season.
in the fucking saddle and he's ready to rock. That's what I like to see.
BMC.
Listen, I got my double dare shirt on. I'm
Just
feeling real
noticed that,
Nickelodeon right now.
Like, is that fucking double dare?
That is super
Dude.
sloppy double dare live. All
So
right,
dope.
that's how we
I
do
need one of
things here,
those.
baby. So thank you guys for spending your Tuesday night with us. But as usual, we're gonna go around the room and then we're gonna jump right into it. But we'll start with Speed, man. How was your weekend, my brother? Oh, I just want to hear your voice, man. It's like Barry White.
Hey.
It's like music to my ears.
Hey, man, my voice is probably a little raspier than normal, too, because your boy went on a 5-day bender. Started with our fantasy draft, me and Jeff's fantasy draft on Wednesday, wedding Thursday, just a tough weekend. Kids are not sleeping, so I got no sleep, too. But you know what? It's week one. My mind, I don't care what happened. Today was a just shit show at work, but we're back. It's Sunday football. We got Sunday football. We got Thursday football this week. And I'm just so damn excited because there's so much optimism right now, so much excitement, and it's getting me through. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. I see it. I mean, that's how my weekend, man. Yo,
I feel that.
FA, how'd you go?
I feel that. I don't care about the weekend. We got to this week. This was so long in the making, just getting to this point. Like, at some point, we knew the train was going to fall off the tracks last year early on. You knew everyone was going to get fired. We had to wait all offseason, the draft, and like several more months in camp and the injuries. It's finally fucking week one.
Ugh.
Like, we're actually going to see real football. We're going to see what this offense looks like. So that's all I care about right now. I can't focus on much of anything else. You know that meme where like the girl is like in bed and she's like, he's probably thinking about other girls.
Yeah.
And then he's
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, and I'm just thinking about the Giants constantly.
100%. 100%.
I'm like skipping work meetings. I'm joining Twitter Spaces. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
I mean, it's great.
What you got? What do you got? How was your weekend,
listen,
man?
It was great as
LDW.
usual, man. But let me tell you this, man. It's more better when I'm back in front of this camera with my brothers, man. Let me tell
Mr.
you.
Shea, you brother.
The weekend is nothing. But this right here, the best in the world. The best
This
feeling,
shit
Tuesday
man.
right
nights,
here.
baby.
This feels
Tuesday
good.
nights.
Tuesday nights. It feels Tuesday nights, man. And then of course, next weekend we got Giants football, man. So I can't wait, man. I'm not rushing it, but I just can't wait to see what's on that field and what the product is gonna be like. So, guys, we're gonna just jump right into it, man. I'm just done. I'm salivating at the mouth, man, because I've been in Twitter Spaces with you guys as well, and I'm hearing all the chatter, man. But I want to throw something at you guys, and I want you guys to debate it out. And I just literally thought of this just now, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm
right?
completely unprepared.
We're unprepared here. This is what we do. Freestyle, baby. Freestyle. Yeah, let me take a look at the hold on. Let me take a look at the notes. So look at So guys, listen, Shepard is back, man. And you know that's usually Daniel Jones' safety net at this point. But I want to ask you guys, and I want you guys to kind of split the two and let's see who got who here. But who's more important to Daniel Jones? Is it a Sterling Shepard? Or is the guy that everybody loves to doubt, Kadarius Toney? Who can be more important to Daniel Jones this season, guys? Sterling Shepard or
I give
you
you
want me to take it? All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna go with my man Shep here because when Shep was playing last season in a Jason Garrett offense, he looked unstoppable. He looked so good. He was getting first downs. He is the chain mover that Daniel Jones needs. He's what makes this offense go, in my opinion. Is Toney more dynamic? Yes. Is he the electric factory wide receiver?
Excuse me, don't
Yes.
take my talking points.
But you're right. Sorry. Let's talk about the most dependable person on the field, because we know damn sure it's not KG. We know Toney sometimes goes off on his own. Daniel Jones knows where Shep is going to be at all times, and that kind of consistency and security blanket, like you said, is what Daniel Jones needs, especially this early in the offense, in the season. Sorry. He needs that dependable guy that he can look to on third down, especially, to beat his slot guy and get that first down, keep those chains moving, keep possession. And that's what you need in Tennessee, especially. Keep Derrick Henry's big ass off the field. So I'm going to say Shep is more dependable. We need him to stay in the field, and he's going to be the guy for DJ. Not just week one, for the rest of the season, if he can stay healthy for once, please.
Hold on, Hefe. Before that, he made a pretty damn good argument here. So I want you to be careful here. I don't know. I have to decide who's the winner here. So I'm sorry. Yeah, Hefe, do your thing now. Let's see.
That's how you debate.
He chose. That's the way you debate. He got DJ's favorite target as his choice. So there's it was a good argument. Look, Shep is that security blanket. He is that chain mover. And you said it. Not many people looked good in a Jason Garrett offense, but Shep was having a phenomenal camp last year. We said he looked like he was going to go for 1,000. He was on track. For the record, he was on track before he got injured. On track.
You're right.
He looked better than ever. So
you wrote it down.
It's important to have him back because Jones loves him. But I'm going to tell you why it's actually Kadarius Toney. Okay, because now we have Wan'Dale Robinson, who's healthy in the slot, who's been working all offseason at taking that role over from Shep, whether it be now or later. It's going to be his job. So I don't know how much they're actually going to rely on Shep in this game. However, Kadarius Toney is the guy that is a quarterback's best friend because you give him the ball, he makes something happen, right? Shep is going to get open, catch the ball, go down, possibly get injured. Toney can take it to the house. Granted, he hasn't done that technically in the NFL
Not yet.
But he has that danger in him. He has that capability to take a play 90 yards when it wasn't there, to make people miss, to juke them out of their shoes. He is the guy that opens up everything, because if Toney gets going, you can't ignore him. And you have to start focusing on other people. And that's when Shep can eat you up. Barkley's getting open. Some guy, Kenny Golladay, might catch a pass or two. I think it will open up everything if Toney starts looking dangerous. So I'm going with the home run hitter to actually break this game open and give DJ a little confidence, because Shep is not going to break one and take it to the house. Toney can.
Yeah, you're right.
So I actually like both. I actually like both answers here. But here's the thing. I know I have to decide here, but I'm going to leave it to the people. So the guys in the chat, I'm tricking. I'm switching it up here. So the guys in the chat right now, who would you prefer? What do you think? What's the best option for Daniel Jones? Shep or Toney? Put it in the chat now, and let's see who won, man. So even if there's one, then you just win by default. But let the chat figure this out, because I'm undecided.
And let's count our blessings in the meantime that both these guys are actually going to be out there. Barring any injury before the game, which I wouldn't put it past the Giants' injury luck, but they're going to have everybody. They're going to have all the weapons.
You don't see that often.
Daniel has never seen it. He's never had all his weapons at his disposal.
So this guy has a full arsenal. So there should be no excuse for how Daniel Jones can play at this point, right? But that's another topic. But I would say that, man, I can't decide on which one.
What do you got? What's in E's heart right now?
Well, I'll tell you this. I could get the argument for Kadarius Toney. I could get the argument for it, right? He's a young, 100%. Dynamic player. He's a guy that's going to take the roof off at any given moment. You put the ball in his hands, watch what he can do. It's kind of like that Odell Beckham factor. Yes, we haven't seen enough, but just that little bit that we saw is like, man, he's very twitchy. It's hard to get down, so he can go for that home run at any given moment, right? So, of course, I can see why people will pick Kadarius Toney, but also see Shep. Shep is that guy that's going to move the chains for you. He's very reliable. He's a veteran in this NFL at this point, right? This is a new offense, however, but he's still a veteran. It's just different languages at this point. But Shep is very reliable and the safety blanket for Daniel Jones. So I can see it going either way, man. That's why I want the
Yeah.
people to decide. I can't decide this. And it was a damn good argument by both you guys. But guys, I want to move on just a tad
Hold
bit.
on, wait 1 second. I
go
cannot
ahead, go ahead.
wait until Toney. This is first of all, I love both these guys. I cannot wait till Toney gets in the end zone for the first time in his career.
Christ.
It's just gonna be.
Oh.
Yo, I can't wait to see what happens. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I can't wait for
Guys, just
anyone to
electric.
get in the end zone. Can
Why-
I say
yeah,
that?
sure.
Can anyone score? Like, that's what I
Can a wide
want.
receiver get a touchdown for once?
Can a wide receiver get a touchdown and not an offensive
Jeez,
lineman? That's what I want.
man.
Is that too
Ugh.
hard to ask? I'll probably freaking cheer. Like I'll probably run
Golden
around
teeth.
naked.
Let's do friendly bet right now.
Don't
Go.
I might have to do a bet.
Friendly bet. First round of beers to the winner. Who's
gets
going to
first
score the
touchdown?
first? Yeah, I'll go last.
Are you
Who's
going
going
like
first?
who's going first? Wide receiver touchdown or
Giants touchdown.
okay?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll go last.
You know
Okay.
what? I have the strangest feeling, and you guys are gonna kill me for this, but I think it's gonna be Kenny Galladay.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I
Mr.
know.
So the
Mr.
winner gets
I
the
know.
first 2 rounds. First 2 rounds are free to the winner. Okay. I had to up it because that was such a
No,
wild
That
take.
was a
He almost
wild
gets, he gets
take.
2-1
But I'm gonna-
odds. 2-1 odds.
I gotta do it. I just
I
think
like
Kenny
it.
Galladay will be the first, man, because all the talk. I just think.
Yo, leave it to my man leading the KG train to pick KG to get the first
Right.
touchdown.
I mean, it does support his case. Yeah.
I'm going
Thank
Saquon. I'm going Saquon. I think either because it can happen on the ground or it can happen via pass. My odds are better because he's going to do it all, man. He's going to be captain check down. Simmons for the Titans got Simmons, and they have another dude who's a beast on the defensive line. They might be in the backfield a lot. You know who's going to get the ball as quickly as possible? Tap it over to Saquon because
Okay.
nobody's sticking with that dude.
Okay. Good
Okay.
choice. I mean, Spiro
What do you got?
took the house
What do you got,
house favorite.
I
There. I mean,
cheated.
that
I
was
cheated a little bit.
minus money.
I'm like now, like, what can I do? I owe you more beers. I owe you guys more beers because I'm the favorite right now, right?
Right. Yes, that's technically
course,
what
yes.
happens. Yes.
You owe
Yes.
us
So-
less beers, E.
I want to say Kadarius Toney because that's who I want to see score
Yeah.
so bad.
Go all in.
But it's never who you expect. It's going to be Wan'Dale Robinson, and it's going to be a little slant from like 7-yard line. Right, we're in the red zone. And he just goes zip over the middle, and he just falls in over the goal line.
Wow.
That's going to be
He has the moment and everything. He has to play. He has to play. I love it.
I seen it. I just seen
That's a take. That's a hot. I think that take is bigger
yeah,
than
no,
mine.
He might be
Wan'Dale
the
Robinson.
biggest
I
underdog
think
now.
so. I think
Yes.
so,
All
man.
right, so I get mozzarella sticks too then.
Hold on. No, you get those wonderful freaking wings that we
Give me those
always
wings.
order,
I
bro.
can't eat cheese.
Say
What
no
am I
more. You
talking
can't eat cheese, bro. You're gonna be
Give me
freaking
the-
tapping in your pocket every, for the break glasses of emergency pill. That's what you're gonna be doing, bro. Like, that's what you're gonna be taking. It's just like the lactate, whatever it's called. Like,
It's
gonna be crazy.
lactate, and I bring it every time we hang out. You know it.
You do.
Listen, I'm looking forward. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm looking
God.
forward to? I'm looking forward to, and this is a staple of the Chiefs' offense: the little pitch underneath. You know, the little pitch that they threw it to Kelsey all the time. It was the little forward pitch right behind the center. I feel like Wan'Dale Robinson is going to take those, and he might have 3 TDs like right there. You know, I love
Could
that
be.
play.
He's
It's a
a secret
staple of the
weapon.
Chiefs'
He's a secret
offense.
weapon.
So
They're going to ease Shepard back
Look
in.
out for that.
Shepard's not playing like all the snaps in
Right,
this game. They're
right,
going to ease
right.
him in. Wan'Dale has been playing the entire offseason. They're gonna start to unlock him. He's gonna score the first Giants touchdown. You heard it here
I
first,
love it.
guys.
I love it.
I like it. Now,
Yeah.
by the way, just to let you guys know, he does, just backtrack a little bit, he does carry a little, he's lactose intolerant. So he carries a little pill in his pocket. And I'm telling you right now, he's known for it. So if he ever gets pulled over, it's kind of like ID. The police will be like, that's you. And he pulls out the pill and like, oh, it's El Jefe. It's all right. Keep going, sir. So that's how they know that it's El Jefe, the lactate pill in his pocket, which is hilarious.
Yo, all right. So let's see. We got a couple of guesses in the chat that we've not gone with. Our boy TK thinks that our DJ is going to sneak it in. He's going to do a little sneak, like it perfectly capable of doing this. This is another staple of the Buffalo Bills offense that I can't wait to see. The sweeps to the outside with Josh Allen. They ran that all the time, and it seems like a perfect play for Daniel Jones. He's a big boy. Get behind those pulling linemen. An Andrew Thomas out there, a Neal out there in front. Like, come on. I like that. We got, okay, and then Marcel, my man Marcel with a Bellinger take. which is
Okay.
not crazy. Not crazy. Our only
It's
tight end,
crazy.
basically.
It's our only tight end.
The odds would be pretty high. I like it. Who else? Oh, and then JS, who Monty and JS would probably both say the same thing.
The Sills train, right?
Getting out there.
Look at Monty. Look at Monty.
Shout out Monty. Oh, wait, Monty, if you're here, put in the chat Sills just for no reason because we know
he's in there.
We know you're a huge Sills fan.
Look, there he is.
They didn't even offer the
Daniel Sills anytime TD.
The disrespect. The fucking disrespect.
Unreal.
Monty cannot wait till this guy.
Amazing.
But
so,
guys,
guys,
the beauty about this though, it's like it can go any number of ways. We have no clue what this offense is going to look like, and it could be literally any person, and it could be any play, and we have not a clue about what it's going to look like on game day. And that's
Tennessee.
All the excitement.
Now, listen. I mean, again, this is the install, right? So we actually get to see, and again, they probably won't know what their identity is until this install actually works, probably. But we get to see it. Like no more vanilla plays. We get to see what they're capable of, and I'm excited. But guys, I want to jump into the hot take today. Everyone was talking about, especially the Giants media and those guys out there. Darius Slayton was excused today from practice. Now, guys, is that reading between the lines of anything? Because don't forget, the one person that was excused from practice was Blake Martinez, and the next day he was out of here. So you guys reading into that? Does that mean anything, or was he just legitimately excused? And I'm gonna start with Hefe.
Yeah, like you're playing your first game on Sunday. It means something. You don't get excused. A healthy guy doesn't get excused from practice unless you're on your way out. I think they either have either a trade on the goal line or they're getting ready to just release him. It's one of the other. I don't think he gets. You don't put a healthy guy. You don't excuse a healthy guy. I mean, it could. There's an off chance that it was some personal stuff going on, but like with everything that's led up to this, that's a little more far fetched. I think
seems dubious. It seems very dubious. Dubious indeed.
Dubious.
Dubious.
Yes. Activist. Yes.
Yes. Even dubious.
It's gotta be that they're protecting their prized possession here because I mean, listen. I'm trying to rack my brain, like who's a wide receiver that's gotten injured in practice. I don't know who it is yet. Maybe somebody just doesn't like what they've seen going into week one. And it doesn't make sense, or else they would have came out and said, hey, no, this is a personal issue. And we've excused him because of yada, yada going on. But the fact that they didn't say shit yet, it means something's brewing here, man. Something's got to be brewing. And they've talked about it too much.
Chicago is going to give us a 5th rounder for him.
Ooh.
Sign me the fuck up. Sign me up.
And we get that 5th round pick back that we paid for him.
Yes.
And we get to take another dart throw on somebody else.
Mind you, it's going to be a good 5th round pick most likely because Chicago's going to suck this year. So that would be dope. That'd be very dope if we can get a 5th round pick for him, especially Chicago's. So
I think unfortunately. I think it's time. Unfortunately, Darius Slayton saga is over. I totally think that it's either another team or release, like you guys said, man.
Like
too much smoke.
I see the value. He's one of the guys that does have a connection with Jones, and he had a great rookie year and whatever. But these coaches don't seem to like him for whatever reason.
Has he been consistent? I don't think he has. He hasn't been consistent enough.
I think he's behind Sills on the depth chart right now.
Yeah, this guy hasn't been consistent at all. And he's been playing with the second and third stringers since his entire camp almost, right?
Yeah, so I think it's about over. What else we got? I mean, Slayton.
Yeah, let's move on.
So listen, guys. Darius Slayton's terrible. But guys, also I want to throw in another dart at you as well. Leonard Williams has been restructured, which is huge. You know what I mean? But how you guys feeling about the restructure? And I'm gonna start with we'll start with Mr. Glass half full here. Leonard Williams. Restructured. How are you feeling about it? Is it a big deal? Should we have all this hoopla about it? Talk to me. Dang, I'm rusty today, man. I'm getting everybody's names wrong. What the hell, man? I'm rusty.
Hey, you got to get back into it. That's right. It's not week one yet. We got to get
ready for the season.
What the hell? Rusty, man. Shit.
Listen, the cap hit next year, they've moved the numbers around, and the cap hit next year is something like $32 million. It's absurd, but
it's disgraceful.
It's where the cap also blows up next. It frees up next year for the Giants. They got space to absorb this hit. He's going to be part of the team next year. Like I don't see a way that he's not going to be part of the team. And in my opinion, I like Leonard Williams is one of the few people that's earned his place on this team. He's been playing well since we got him. He's done nothing but play solid football. And is he overpaid? Yes, absolutely. But if he ends up with 10, close to 10 sacks this year, and another 60 tackles, is anybody here going to be complaining about having Leonard Williams on the team? No. So, in my opinion, this is a big year for Leonard Williams. He finally has some help on the outsides. I think it's going to be his best year yet as a Giant. And you know what? Again, there's so many other people and things on this team that we could get angry about and mad about. That Leonard Williams is so far down the totem pole for me that I'm perfectly okay with what they did, and they freed up the necessary money that they need to free up. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Yep, necessary evil, cleaning up the mess that Gettleman left. He left him so handcuffed that he couldn't operate without even bringing in big free agents. He couldn't operate like his team this year, Joe Shane, without doing this. It freed up enough space, and I think they still have more work to do. But this is just it was a weird deal from the beginning. In a lost season, you picked up a guy who was at the end of his deal. Like he didn't have any future years on it. So you gave away 2 draft picks for a team that desperately needs draft picks to get this. So it's like the player is not the problem. It's the contract is the problem. So like he's been available. The guy's out there, even though the Giants have sucked, he still goes out there and plays hard and he does well. He's effective. So again, it's not the player, it's the contract. $32 million is nauseating. That's why somebody asked, when do you think the Giants can really compete? And I think no one really wants to hear this. 2024 and beyond is when Joe Shane will feel like he finally has control of his team, which sucks.
Well, you're probably right.
But they can. I mean, you can make noise, but
yes,
it's not going to be his team.
True, like being considered one of the favorites in the NFC and like a true competitor.
Realistically, right? If they draft a quarterback next year, that's his rookie year. Then you're looking at 2024 as okay. Now you have a quarterback who's got a year of experience, healthy cap. All those nasty contracts are gone. Goodbye, Galladay. Leonard Williams probably gone. So like then you finally have freedom to operate. So it's just more of him having to play the hand that he was dealt, and it was
now the question I have for you guys: do you think the fans will be at bay during this process? Because I think the same thing. I think 2024 is when they actually start to compete, and you'll start to see a Joe Shane team. But will the fans actually wait for this? Do you guys think? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think if you draft a quarterback next year, that gets the fans on board. That I think is going to be the key. And it depends on how bad this year looks, because if you see progress adding up, you're like, okay, we're getting closer. We're moving in the right direction. We didn't see that in year 2 of Judge. That's why we were completely off the ship. But, you have a team coming in Shane and Dable. That gives us more hope that you see progress. You see that they're both on the same team, thinking the same way. They look like a progressive thinking group. So in my opinion, I hope that, we see a couple of 7, 8 win, maybe 9 win seasons heading into 2024. And then 2024 is a year. That's it. Our rookie quarterback would be in year 2, theoretically at that point. We have the offensive line going. We have the whole group that this organization has drafted, this front office. So I hope they can get behind it and think logically.
I hope so.
By the time 2024 comes around, we'll be very healthy cap wise. You'll be able to pay McKinney. You'll be able to pay Andrew Thomas. You got to start giving your guys second contracts and stop putting Band-Aids on it in free agency. So we're getting healthier. It's just going to take a little bit to get there.
Right.
I agree, gentlemen. Well, let's get to the X factor for the game, guys. What is your X factor for the game? And I'm going to start with. There's something happening. I'm not sure if it's the Giants playing. It's the Giants. It's the Giants. So
you're right.
The X factor for this game for this Sunday, the Giants versus the Titans, guys. We're going to go through that. What is your X factor for this game? And I'm going to start with Mr. El Jefe. What you got, man? What's your X factor?
This isn't exactly a hot take, but since I'm going first, I'm going to steal it. It's going to go against how can you stop Derrick Henry? And it's going to be the run defense versus Derrick Henry. As much as I'd love to say DJ's got to throw the team on his back. No, none of it matters if you can't stop Derrick Henry. They will control possession. they will control everything, the tempo. They will score points. So then if we mess up, then you got to wait another 8 minutes to get the ball back. So you have to. We talked about this. Me and Dash talked about this all day. I saw him in the chat. A lot of space talk today. You got to put the ball in Tannehill's hands and make him beat you. And he is a serviceable quarterback. No disrespect there, but you can't let Derrick Henry be the guy that walks all over you because that's the first name on the scouting report. So the game will go as the run defense goes.
E, what
Yeah,
you got?
Speed.
What you got?
Nah, I want to hear you, Speed. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, Speed.
I mean, listen, again, I'm going to go with the obvious one, and I'm going to say Daniel Jones. You know, I think if he's finally got all his weapons, he's got a fully healthy offensive line. You know, this is his season to prove something. Can he handle the pressure? Can he go out in Tennessee against a defense that is not too scary? You know, like there's nobody on this defense that like I'm worried about this guy. It might have been Harold Landry that was supposed to be that guy. And he got injured. You know, he tore his ACL. It sucks. You know, you hate to see that, but that's another reason why Daniel Jones should have a little bit of time back there. You know, he's going to make some plays. He's got a full arsenal, new offense. Nobody knows what to expect about this offense. They have the upper hand in this game in terms of no video on tape. So can they fool somebody? Can he make the right throws? Can he make a big play? You've seen it in flashes. What are we going to see this year? Daniel Jones step on up, or, you know, it could be a long season.
And you want to see it right away. No.
Right away.
Right away.
Let's go.
And I think in order to see it right away, my X factor would be the New York Giants offensive line. That offensive line right now, if they peel their ears back and go for and then attack Daniel Jones, this game is over. This game is over. Saquon Barkley ain't going to be able to run because this is going to pin their ears back and just rush the entire time and load the box. So this X factor, that offensive line got to get physical. They got to start off the first play with a run, just to let them know, hey, we here, and we're gonna punch you in the mouth. Please, I will not say the Joe Judge thing, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? So, hey, go out there and be physical. Show those guys you mean something with. Where Saquon could go to that second level and keep punching it down their throat. If that offensive line can't do that, I think we're in trouble, man, for this game, and I don't think it's gonna be a happy one. I'm telling you right now. So definitely the offensive line for sure for me.
Well, in that sense, you're right. It also keeps Derrick Henry off the field. If Saquon can keep churning up those yards, keep that possession going, keep that offense off the field, keep that Derrick Henry off the field. That's why I was saying, you know, Shep is important. Keep getting those first downs for once, string together a nice offensive game. That's huge, man. That's huge. And, you know, you're right, E. That offensive line is going to be a huge X factor.
Because think about it this way, right? Again, when you start running the ball, that's beating the defense up, right? So they need that. They need to keep that defense beaten up. So then now you can go with play action with something Daniel Jones is good at, or RPOs with something Daniel Jones is good at as well. So that you got to establish that run early and be physical. Go out there and hit and let them know you are here. It's a different offensive line now, right? Different offensive line coaching now. You know, you got OG Bobby Johnson back there, right? So, of course, don't be that guy and go punch him in the nose, man. Like, you got to be physical. And if they cannot do that, boy, we have a long season ahead of us, man. And we're going to have a lot of therapy sessions and New York Giant revivals. It's going to be nuts, man. I'm going to tell you right now. But, guys, I want to –
I made that graphic where I was getting pulled in two different directions, and that's just like exactly where I'm at, because like it's almost like your head and your heart, right? Like my head says, I just said 5 minutes ago 2024, and yet I'm also telling myself that, hey, they have no tape on us. We could put up points, bro.
We're going 2-0.
We got all these weapons, so like we'll find out what the truth is. But it's hard not to get excited about taking the Bills and Chiefs offense and molding them together. And
if you're not excited now, when the hell are you going to be? You know, like this is it.
I'll tell you this: we really predicted 10 wins at the beginning, right? I'm going to ride out with it. I'm going to ride out with it until after week 1, and once I see, all right, I'll make some adjustments. But man, like if you look at the schedule and you look at the potential, these guys have potential, because think about it. Even when Joe Judge was here, and even when Pat Shermer, right? These guys were kind of close. They were in games, and some of the staff is still here that can actually potentially get there. So I'm just hoping, man, that new coaching, competent, that we can actually put something together, and those little 3-point losses we were losing by, that we actually win by 3. You know what I mean? But the guys got to go out and they got to perform, man. That's how I feel.
To be honest, that was the difference in that 2016 season where Giants went 11-5, went to the playoffs. They won all those coin flip games.
Yes.
And like that's honestly the difference in a season. And Giants cannot get off to a good start. Like in the last decade, I feel like they've done it once. Like they need to
last year
get
was
out.
so draining. Like it's such a boring, terrible first game. It just set the tone for the season. It was
Like
just
we were
so
outclassed
bad.
by Teddy Bridgewater. Like Teddy Bridgewater
Yeah.
looked incredible.
Come on.
Incredible.
It was terrible, man. But you know what? That bounce back game is New Orleans is when you was like, okay, there's something here. And I think that was the only time that everyone was healthy at that point, too. So again, he's just like, man, they have a shot. So imagine if the injuries just doesn't pile up, and I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping they don't. I think they might have a shot, man. I really think they can win those 10-9 games that we all predicted. They just gotta stay healthy. And that's the huge question. And I hope we don't have to talk about fire everyone in the training staff because it's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying that these injuries, man.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that kind of stuff.
You're right, man. We're a great community. Now on the next topic.
Stand up, guys.
Everybody respects everyone else's opinion.
Who cares, man? This is what we do. Yeah. So, guys, listen, man. Vegas has the New York Giants at a negative 5.5. Underdogs, guys. Is it plus?
Yeah.
Forgive me, guys. It shows you.
We're dogs. We're dogs.
I'm sorry, my bad. We're dogs. 5 plus.
Listen,
5.5.
We're getting E into the.
I'm trying to get this.
Life. We're getting in.
We got that dog in us.
Let's go.
So, guys, I want to start off by saying that I want to get your score predictions. What is going on here? And I'm putting you guys on the spot right now. And in the chat as well, put your score predictions for this Sunday with the Giants getting a 5.5 point spread. Did I say that right, Speed? Because you rehearsed it. You rehearsed it to me a few times, and I thought I had it.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
So, guys, I want to get your score predictions here. And Speed, I'm gonna throw you to the fire, man, because I'm gonna let Hefe get it together because he's like, screw you, Eli. I wasn't ready for this part.
I'm trying to decide which side I'm going to listen to. I'm just
got you. Listen, they said you got to bet with your head, not your heart, right? So
it's true. It's true.
Come on, man. It's easy.
That's why better entertainment for me to.
That's why I'm in the red in my whole life gambling. But no, listen,
bro, Giants, everything. Like you are broke right now, bro. You were broke.
It's facts. It's facts. I keep telling myself, don't bet on a team that you love because if they lose, it's double painful. But yeah, I go out. I am betting on the Giants all the time because it's a team I know most about. So let's just say here, this is no disrespect to the Titans because I think the Titans are a solid football team, but I just think that I really do think that the Giants have the upper hand in that. It's going to be smoke and mirrors all day long, and they have no tape on this Giants offense. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Giants are going to win 26-24, week 1 victory in Tennessee. You always see a shocking upset week 1. It always happens without fail. If you do a Survivor league, you pick one team that you think is going to be a slam dunk, it always lose. So, yes, I'm Mr. Glass Half Full. I'm going to go out, balls out, and on the table here.
Put your balls back in the house.
Hey, so that means you're playing the spread. Am I correct?
I'm going with the plus 5.5. I'm going. No, you know what? Screw the spread. We're going money line, baby. We're going money line. If I'm thinking of the win, I'm going money line. Let's
Eli. That means he doesn't care what the spread is. He wants his Giants are winning the game. That's what he's saying.
Good Lord. Listen, man. How much is it? Never mind. We'll discuss it later, man.
I'll tell you. Hold on. You guys keep going. I'll tell you what the spread. I'll tell you what it is.
So, Hefe, what you got?
No,
man?
I want your score because I'm still torturing myself in my head. Ooh. So you go, please.
Hold on. So let me tell you what it is. The Giants are plus 215, which means that if you put $100 down, that would win you $215. So that's a pretty decent underdog right there. So
I will take that.
Just saying.
All right, I'm gonna say this. 24-21, New York Giants will win by field goal.
We are such homers, and I love it. I don't give a shit.
Yo, that's exactly what it is. And I challenged myself not to bet with my heart, but I freaking did.
Listen, if you're not positive week 1, when are we going to be positive? That's
24-21 New York freaking Giants, man. That's what I'm saying. Screw that.
Dude, I almost said the same score, and so did James Capo.
Oh, man. Hey, look at that. Shout out.
Are we gonna come back to this tape and see who was right? Because
I'm gonna have egg all over my face. This
isn't like on the internet or anything, right? It's not like
no, not at all. This is just us talking to our people, talking to our family.
I'm gonna ignore common logic altogether, and I'm gonna say the Giants win 27-24. And I think they score more points than you're expecting. I think they catch them off guard. I think Henry is not Henry yet. I think he's not in football shape. I think he's coming back from an injury. So is Robert Woods. I think Treylon Burks is a rookie. I think they need time to gel. And I think the Giants catch him off guard and they punch him in the mouth and they score some points big and they hold on and they win this game on the road.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now I'm hyped. I'm letting you know I'm hyped for this game. I'm telling you right now. I'm freaking hyped, man. Let's go. Clip it. Clip it. So let's clip it. So I'll tell you this, guys, and I'm gonna have one more thing after this section because after this segment here, because I just want to get your prediction, man. We know the NFL is kicking off. Boy, it feels great just to have football back. But we got some games we can look at. All right. And the games I want to get your opinion on, which one's going to be your favorite out of week 1. And I'm going to start with El Jefe. What's one of the games you're looking forward to in week 1 throughout the NFL?
I mean, for many reasons, this is my choice. Number one, it's the first game of the season, right? It's kicking off Thursday night. We got the Bills at the Rams. Bills, who are coming into the season as a Super Bowl favorite. Rams, who just won the Super Bowl. So is there going to be a Super Bowl hangover? Are they going to come in a little bit relaxed? The Bills, I think the last time you saw Josh Allen was in the most epic game ever, where him and Patrick Mahomes were going back and forth, like touchdowns in 5 seconds, like ridiculous, never before seen football. So I think he's going to come out and make a statement. I like the Bills in this game, by the way. But I think Bills at Rams is an absolutely brilliant start to the NFL season. For whether you're watching for fantasy purposes, you're a fan of either team, or you just like football, whatever it is, it's going to be a phenomenal high-level game. So I love that. It's my favorite game of the week.
NFL just knows what they're doing, dude. They just know what they're doing. They know how to get you hyped. And can you start with a better game week 1? Can you? I mean, you can't.
You can't. But so I took the easy one. Thanks for letting me go first. What do you guys got?
I got you. Broncos and Seattle for me. I think that's going to be the great game, man, as far as looking at. Don't forget you got Russ coming back into town or whatever, vice versa, whatever the case is. So I'm excited to see what Russ could do, man. I want to see if he torches those guys, and I think he will.
That's Monday Night Football. He's going back to Seattle, right?
He's going back to Seattle, man. The 12th man arena.
Smith.
No, who's that name? I still get chills just for hearing Geno Smith in that name. But guys, I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited to see that, and I'm sure he's gonna light them up. So, but just to see that game Monday night, all the lights are on, prime time, and I think you might have the Manning cast coming back. So it's just gonna be awesome, man. So that's
ovation. You think he gets a massive ovation, right? I think Seattle's soft like that.
Hell yeah,
they're soft. They're West Coasters.
He delivered a ring for them. They shouldn't be too salty, right?
Could have been two. Could have been two.
But I took the Broncos in my Survivor League for week 1. I think they go. I think they smack Seattle right in the face.
Let's talk about Seattle being possibly one of the worst teams in the league this year. So it's going to be ugly up in Seattle for the first time in a long time. When Geno Smith is your starting quarterback, it's a rough start. It's a rough start.
What game are you watching?
What you got, Speed?
Let's talk about a big game for Giants fans to watch. Bucks at Cowboys, week 1. We get to see what our boy Tom Brady's got left in the tank. We get to see what the Cowboys have left in the tank because we've all been on record. We think that championship window is closing for the Cowboys. Is Dak going to have another run in him here? Is he going to carry this offense? What are we going to see out of the Cowboys? It would be really nice to see them start 0-1. I know we all, you could have, some Giants fans for whatever reason hate Tom Brady, but Me, I don't care. He's given us 2 Super Bowls. I don't care about Tom Brady. Go out there, Tom Brady. Light that Cowboy defense on fire, and let's get rolling 0-1 for the Cowboys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo,
So
I'm
guys,
pumped. Hold on, Eli. Real quick.
Good.
Got something real quick. Is Eric Cherry just had like probably my favorite comment of the day.
Shout out, Eric.
And this just gave me an idea. If the Giants win,
hold on, wait, let me wrap this up. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
There we go. Print screen.
So guys, I want to end this segment by saying this, and I want Spee. I'm gonna start with you. Finish this sentence, and this is funny as hell. If the New York Giants win, I will finish the sentence. If the New York Giants win, I will.
Drunk as shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of a win or lose thing. So I want something special.
Give me something good.
Yeah, hold on. All right.
I got something if you want.
If the New York Giants win, your boys, they're gonna run around the house only in boxers. I'm running around the house 3 times. 3 times. I'll videotape it, baby. I don't care.
That I gotta see.
Only in boxers.
If the Giants win,
if the New York Giants win, I will finish.
I will put on the El Jefe outfit with no shirt underneath the apron and go out in public and walk around my local Lowe's store for 10 minutes.
No!
Yeah. Yes.
Listen,
TK, if you're still here, I might need you to film that. I need somebody to film that.
Yes.
But you got to be crazy. You got to throw it out there.
All right. If the New York Giants win, I will. Holy cow. What am I going to do, guys? I think I will. This might be crazy because I know I'm going to have to do this shit and it's going to piss me off.
You have to write a rap about the Giants win and perform it on the next show.
Hey. I
done.
Like that.
Done. Done and done.
That.
Done and done. Done. All right. Done. If the Giants win, I will write a rap for you. 16 bars, because that's 40 seconds. So that's great. And I will do that. If the New York Giants win, I will write a rap celebrating the New York Giants. That is great. Thank you, Hefe, for helping me out. Thank you, because I was drawing a blank for a sec. Thank you.
I got you.
Tell you guys something. We got our first spam comment.
Hey,
let's throw it up to spam 69mega.com.
Hey, shout out to 69 mega.
Shout out to 69 mega. Hey man,
spam comment. Let's go, baby.
If you want to sponsor,
made it.
We're looking for sponsors. Rap has to be about football. You out your mind, Press. We said the Giants. I love
it's going to be
you, Press. I love
specifically
you.
about the Giants' victory and how they did it, right? And then you get to flex your rapping muscle a little bit. So I like that.
All right, we'll take it, man. But
let's go.
I thought that was awesome. And Eric, we want to see you in those skinny jeans, bro. Take a picture.
I might have to change mine up a little bit here because nobody wants to see my ass in.
Spirit, you have something? Do you have something else?
Hold on. So let's just say what I was saying about getting drunk. I will say, I will drink a beer for every point that's scored. How about that? A beer for every point. If I said 26, 24. If our boys get to 26 beers deep, it's going to be ugly for the whole family. So,
yo, we might have to check Speed's vitals after that, yo.
Speed's going to be divorced.
You're going to be divorced. Is rooting for the Titans.
Bro, that's insane. And guys, this is great, man. We got football coming this Thursday. We are excited. Watch that first game. And guys, don't forget. We are launching a new logo for New York Revival. I think you guys are going to love it. Shout out to one of the guys that did it for us. Big Mo, if you're watching, did an awesome job, man. And we're going to show him some love, obviously, man, because he just came up with this idea and we absolutely loved it. So shout out to him for making this logo. And you guys are going to see it this Thursday. And we're going to have something in store for you guys, too, that's going to be freaking hilarious. And I think you'll love it. So we'll have that later on, of course, in a couple weeks. Maybe actually this week. We're working on it. So we're working on a nice little thing for you guys to watch as well. And we thank you guys once again, man. So we can't wait, man. We can't wait.
Wait, hold on. I gotta say something. We the Revival account put out something. If we hit 2K followers, we're going to throw somebody a bone and have a nice, fun little giveaway for someone. So be on the lookout. I think we'll do it maybe next episode. Next episode we'll air it. We'll pick the guy or girl. Sorry, that is our loyal one of the 2K followers that we have, and we'll send you guys something pretty cool. So we appreciate every single one of y'all, and we're gonna take this thing to the moon. So
I say this with you guys. I say this with you guys as well. We are picking out a Sunday game. Yes, one Sunday game. Anybody in the New York, New Jersey area, we're gonna go to a bar. We want you to hang out with the Revival guys, man. Come have a beer. Come watch a New York Giant game at one of our favorite spots that we love to go to. If you guys can come on through, man. We'd love to watch a game with you guys. So we're gonna announce that as well, where you guys can hang out with us, drink some beer, some wings, and just shout Giants and just talk shit all day. Why not? It's fun. So if you're in the area, come on. So we'll let you know the game in the future as well. You get to meet El Shefe. That's who's the important one. Like, me and Speed is just me and Speed, but you get to meet El Shefe, man. This guy's the man over here.
We're background dancers, and we got
That's
the guy.
You can tell he's Justin Timberlake and it's in sync. It's all right. Look at his face.
It ain't even like that.
I'm Federline, background singer. I'm gonna get you pregnant, Hefe. I'll get you pregnant.
Hey guys, on that note, we want to thank you guys for spending this Tuesday night with us, man. And on behalf of Mr. Glass Half Full, Speed, if you nasty now, my God, aka White Jersey, aka Blue Jersey, aka Shefe, aka Damn it, Daniel! We got LFA! And it's your boy Eli Rax, aka Vibes. Peace and blessings. We see you guys next Tuesday. We are out of here.
Hit that music.